One of the bald eagle's nests that I follow is called the Horizon's Nest, and this fall they've been very active updating the nest. They have not had babies in this nest, even though the nest was built 2 years ago. So I'm hopeful that this level of activity is good. However, recently something disconcerting happened. First of all, the nest is on the eastern side of a huge, thick forest that abuts a big bay, and the bay itself is adjacent to the Gulf of Mexico itself. This is a beautiful hunting ground for bald eagles and all other birds. But recently, the bald eagles avoided the nest. They were flying around and crying out occasionally, but not landing in the nest. I couldn't see anything in the nest and didn't know what this was all about. But you can see here, finally one of them landed with a stick, stayed a couple of seconds, and then took off. And this was suspicious to me. Here it is in slow motion. The male is landing with a stick, stays just a few seconds, takes off, but it looks to its left and down. Was something down there scaring the eagles? What was it? I was determined to find out. I kept filming, and they kept flying around and squawking, and finally one of them landed on the nest. And there was something in the nest, it turned out. Here the eagle circles around. You can see what's in there. It's a big-horned owl. These are pictures of similar types of owls. They're stocky. They're very mean, and frankly they can take out an eagle even though they don't have the wingspan of a bald eagle. They've taken over bald eagles' nests in the area, so I was very concerned when I first saw this. At any rate, I kept filming, and the male landed right on the edge of the nest. You can see the owl. It seems to be lying down, or maybe it's eating something, I don't know, but it's in the nest. And the birds are very upset. The eagles are upset. Here one comes in, the female comes in, and they both bat their wings and try to intimidate the owl. And then they take off. You can see the girth of this owl. Sorry, I'm filming from 1,000 feet away, so it's not totally clear. The male goes into the upper part of the tree, and then the female makes a beeline toward the nest and basically takes out the owl. Unbelievable as this sounds. Here it is, close up. And here it is going to be in slow motion. The female is using physics. A smaller, less powerful object at high speed can take out a larger object, in this case the owl. This is an unbelievable feat of physics, warfare, and survival. Normally the owls would win. Here it is in slow motion. You can see the female literally grab the owl with its talons by its head and then drags it out of the nest and down. The owl falls in a lower forest and never comes out again. Here it is one more time. You can see the power, the speed. The eagle created a circumstance where it was able to do this, and did it with great, amazing precision. As I said, normally owls would take over an eagle's nest, but in this case the eagles won the battle. And I'm very hopeful that these eagles will, in fact, keep working on the nest, lay eggs, and have babies, because the nest is located in a gorgeous area, and they should be successful.